As a club, Royal Aero Club of Western Australia is very heavily dependent on members volunteering for all sorts of things, and indeed that's what makes this organisation a great pleasure to be part of. But there are actually a few of our members who go above and beyond in their contribution to the club, and we do like to recognise those members. And for those who don't know, the club this year actually awarded a life membership to Steve Rogers for his contribution, particularly through the old Fliers group. And we actually awarded Steve his life member badge at our annual presentation dinner just recently. But we'd also like to recognise through life membership Tim Smale. So Tim, if you'd like to come forward. So Tim has made a contribution over many years, and I'll actually get John Ridgway to speak to Tim's contribution.
Good afternoon. Just a quick background for Tim. He's an ex-wheat and sheep cocky from the other side of Narrogin. He learnt to fly in the 70s. I think it was a bloke named John Douglas was teaching him. And then later on, when Tim had his own aircraft, a couple of times he'd flown into the old Murrayfield. I doubt whether a lot of people would remember. That was a limestone strip alongside 0927. So he's an old Murrayfield hand. When he got out of being a cocky and moved into Mandurah, Tim has devoted a hell of a lot of time to Murrayfield Aerodrome and also to helping out with the breakfast for the flying competitions. But the work he's done at Murrayfield is above and beyond. He would have averaged mostly 2 days a week, I'd say, for the last 15 years. And that includes mowing, slashing, burning, painting, spraying, upkeep of machinery, which is very important. We love our old tractor. It's got a very secret way to start it. But Tim, and not only that, Tim has given us a lot of advice on looking after the place. Other than that, I can just say he's the right arm of Murrayfield. And you're well deserving this, Tim. Thank you very much. And Tim just got to say a couple of words.
Thanks, John. I'll get to you in a minute. First, I'd like to thank Ray for very kind words. Ray and the committee of the club who've seen fit to do what they're going to do, and they've already done. But I really enjoy being down at Murrayfield, and now we seem to have a very tight little band with the members of John Look and Tony Fisher, who's down there with my wife Andrea, and John Ridgway, of course. We sort of get together on Tuesdays and Thursdays, get a bit of lunch organised, and we chew the fat about a lot of things and try and save the world and push the world in the direction we think it should go. But quite often it does take up aviation time, and we really enjoy what we do down there. And without the support of all these guys, of course, I'm only just one of the group, and we really enjoy what we do. And for those, that haven't been down to Murrayfield for a while, it's about time you did. It's a beautiful place to go. It's only a short flight down there, or a very quick trip on the freeway. And I do firmly believe that Murrayfield is the jewel in the crown for the Royal Aero Club. I can see a great future in Murrayfield. So with that, now John Ridgway is one of these guys that holds the fort. He's an ex-Navy man, and he really keeps us together. Does a lot of the book work, which there's a fair bit of here and there, and we really enjoy what we do. The four of us seem to have an expertise, if you like, what we contribute down there, and it all seems to work very well. And we gives us a lot of time to do the things that we really enjoy, and that's talk about aeroplanes, seeing what aeroplanes do, and we really have a great time down there. So once again, Ray, thanks very much for the club and your committee and your team, and we really enjoy what we do down there. Thank you.
Tim, on behalf of the committee, the staff, the members of the club, thank you for your efforts, and long may it continue.
It's a pleasure.